correctional experiment. And I guess the reason I ask that is because I believe that as a society we have actually made a lot of progress. Progress?
Yeah.
Particularly because in the 1970s, the role of a correctional officer was very much punishment orientated. You know, your role was to punish the offenders, whereas now we're not seen as punishers. We're seen more as have a duty to rehabilitate these people and provide them with programming and stuff so that they don't get out and go and do the same things that got them in there in the first place. So, but I guess, yeah, my question is, do you think that the results now would be, you know, vastly different than they were in the 70s?
I don't think so. I mean, I think what we would, the issue of the 70s was all the subjects in our experiment were part of a 70s generation of anti-war, anti-government, anti-police, and we don't have that now. If anything, I think our younger generation are much more conservative. But I have to challenge, even though you're a correctional officer, I have to challenge you with the following statistics. In 1971, there were about 70,000 US citizens incarcerated. In 2015, there are 2.1 million Americans in prison. Not only the highest rate in the world, it's the highest rate of any two other countries, including Russia, including China. So this for me is a disgrace. Second disgrace is prisons are becoming privatized. What you say does not exist in a private prison. Private prisons are places to make money, it's a business. So you can't have rehabilitation programs, you can't have exercise programs, you can't have educational programs because it works against the bottom dollar.
Sorry, I'm in Canada, so just...
No, that's really, Canada has always been different. Many European countries have always, but the whole concept of rehabilitation is such an obvious one. Somebody's going to be in a place for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. We can use that time not only for penitence, which is the original reason to go to jail, think about what you did and be penitent, but teach a skill, teach a programming skill. There's so many basic tech skills that virtually anybody can learn, and almost no prison is doing that. So people come out worse than they went in. In fact, it's on your record, you're a felon, you can't vote, you become a scourge in your society, and you end up back in the same ghetto. The biggest problem is, from the war on drugs, there are all kinds of rules about taking or selling meth, and prisons are filled with black and Hispanic kids who are there for 10, 15, 25 years. They have destroyed whole communities throughout the United States, certainly African American communities. We're talking about changing those laws, but they still have not been changed. So for me, prisons are simply a disgrace. However bad they were in the 70s, and I actively worked with a correctional supervisor of correction in California to say, how can we help to improve? They don't want outsiders.
Cut you off we only have about 10 minutes left, so I want to get a couple questions in. Why don't we